Hello folks, welcome to episode 3 of this Versus 5 save. I am the Custard Prophet and welcome along if this is your first time to the channel. Now this Versus 5 tournament is a inter-creator tournament, so multiple FM creators going up against each other. My own match, which is the one you're watching here, is against Bobby G Gaming, and we are both managing Burton Albion in parallel saves. We've coming back 5 times throughout the season, and whoever wins, whoever gets the most points overall is the winner. It's a little bit bigger than that because there are a bunch of other creators involved in this tournament as well, each with their own particular matchup. We've got 5 teams of creators representing Team GB, 5 creators representing Team Rest of the World, and in their individual matchups they're all fighting it out for a point each. Whoever gets the most of those points wins. Will it be Team GB? Will it be Team Rest of the World? Well, if you watch my wrap-up video from in midweek, you'll find out that it is really close, and Bobby G and myself were on 21 points after 12 games. Now we've moved forward quite a lot since last time. We've moved forward all the way to the very first game in February, and that was because we could then go through any transfers during the January transfer window. What you will notice is that we're going to be playing Hull today, and that is the team that we both lost to in the last episode. So we get to get some revenge against Hull, and you know, we wouldn't mind that at all. As you can see, it's continued to go okay. We have been top for a while. We've had a poorish period for a little bit over December, but we are within fighting distance here, and as you can see, if we beat Hull, they're top of the league, we will go 1 point behind them, and that's going to be pretty good if we can manage that. Let's have a look at our results first of all, and then we have made 1 transfer since we were last together. That was the game against Hull. Lots and lots of games have been played, so let's run through this quickly. We beat Northampton 3-0, Powell, Lawless and Niall Ennis. Niall Ennis has been awesome. Then Charlton 2-0, Wallace and Vernon. Then a draw away at Sunderland. That's not a bad result really. This was a hard one because we were down to the bare bones, and okay, we were up twice and we ended up getting a draw, but considering the side we had out, I felt this was a fairly good performance, and it was Lawless and Ennis. We then followed that up with a 3-0 win away at home against Crewe. Shaughnessy, Ennis and Cottrell with a late goal, but it's all looking very good here. Lost in the Papa John's Trophy, and now we've just had a whole bunch of league games and beat MK Dons away 3-0. Ennis hat-trick, very nice. And then this game against Ipswich was where things went a little bit wrong. We were 3-1 up, goals from Ennis and Shaughnessy, and you'll see they scored in the 85th minute and then the 96th minute, and that kind of affected us a little bit, and I don't know why, but it did. We lost the next game against a very poor Doncaster side at home. We were really poor. Niall Ennis got a goal, but we were really poor in this game. I mean, the first goal there was an absolute corker from them. Then we played Lincoln away. Kane Hemmings came in, got a goal, but it wasn't great, and I was a little bit worried at this stage. 3 games without a win. We were dropping out of contention in the league, and we needed a win, so we played Wigan and we beat them 2-1. Ennis, Cottrell with the goals, all looking very good. And then we played Oxford, who were top of the league at this point. Niall Ennis got a goal and they scored in the 85th minute. Gutting. We should have won that, and the very same thing happened in the next game. We took the lead with Niall Ennis, and this time Josh Clark got the goal back for Gillingham. So 4 points dropped there, and it could have been a much better month. But the next 4 games, we got 3 wins out of those 4. We beat Ipswich 3-1, which I've not clicked on. Jack Rolls getting a rare goal. We had to re-sign him. He left, but we managed to sign him back on loan. Lucas Akins with a couple of goals, and then a draw away at Doncaster. We weren't doing very well away from home. We went 1-0 up, then 2-1 behind, and then 2-2. Akins and Rolls with the goals. And then we've just won the last 2 games. Home against Shrewsbury, this was comfortable. Lucas Akins hat-trick, and Ben Cottrell, he might well be leaving, which is a bit of a worry, because we're not playing him in the right position. I don't want to play him there, so I'm trying to do everything just to say, oh yeah, we'll do it. We'll keep him at the club. Don't worry, Mr. Manager, but yeah, it's not really happening. And then Blackpool, we won 2-0 away, 2 late goals, and we didn't deserve to get them. So it was good to get an away win. We haven't had one of those since the 12th of December. So that's nice, back when we were playing some decent football. But today we're playing Hull City. We haven't decided when we're going to come back in the meantime, somewhere in March, I imagine, just before the end of season running. So no idea what Bobby G will do. I was surprised after his first win that he wasn't way out in front of me. So it looks like we're on very similar tracks of form, and we'll see what happens. Hull is going to be a tricky game, but let's have a look at the signing we have made in the meantime. Again, it's on loan, because the problem with the loan signing is we can only put 5 loanees in the in the starting squad. So it does mean you'll always have 2 left out. So Vasislev is one of those, but here is the player we've brought in, Jason Malumbi, which I think is an awesome signing. 3.5-star player, central midfielder. He's got a tackle on him, he's got a pass on him. He's basically Quinn, but much younger. He's Irish as well, which Stephen Quinn is, but we're playing the 2 of them together this time. That's a fun midfield. We've got a few injuries. Connor Shaughnessy and Neil Eardley are out. Neil Eardley's been out for a while, and Ryan Edwards will be leaving. The board have decided to sell him, so that's frustrating, because I don't really want to get rid of him. We are going to come into this and we are going to hope for the best. I think this is the squad we're going to go with. Niall Ennis up top, he's scoring a lot of goals. Lawless on the left, Akins on the right, Rolls just ahead of Quinn, and Malumbi getting his first game for the club. Wallace is back at left back. He's been out for a little while. Brayford is playing alongside Hughes. Michael Bostwick is almost back. He's been out for a bit. And we're going to be playing Ben Fox at right back, who is a decent right back because of Neil Eardley's injuries, and Kieran O'Hara is in goal. So let's see what we can do here. I think it's going to be fun. Fun in the sun. Right then, let's see what we can do here. I'm excited to see how Malumbi can do. I think he's a decent signing who can certainly help us out in the midfield. We're just going to have to juggle we'll have to juggle the loans. So here we go. They're going to be very, very good, but we are up there, and we're up there for a reason. So we're second in the form table, they're first. So this is going to be interesting. It's a hard game for them as well. Don't forget that. We've done all right recently. So we're going to stay on balance to start with. We are going to shout demand more. We're going to try and maybe create a little bit. If we can win this would be awesome, just to get right up and close with Hull. If we don't, that gives them a little bit of a lead, and we don't really want that. But Stephen Quinn with a ball in, and that's a terrible. No, it's not actually. It's a lovely little punch which has sent them up the pitch. Scott of the Antarctic, and they've gone backwards. Elder into Smallwood, Doherty across the middle. Are we going to be able to get a foot in here? It's what we like to do. Batty. Wonder if that's David Batty's relative. And that's a pretty tame header that goes wide. First highlight to Hull, but nothing much there. Jack Rolls, ball in, and Lucas just over the top. Unfortunate, my friend. We've been putting a few of those in with the old headers. We're picking up bookings. 29 minutes in, we are having more shots than they are. Well, that's nicely done. Lucas doesn't decide to contest that, which is unlike him. David Batty's son. I mean, remember, we haven't actually won a game on camera. In fact, we've lost both games on camera, so this would be nice to just get a win. Stephen Quinn gets a win. Here we go, Lawless. Wallace. Oh, what a header from Lucas. That is what it's about. Lucas Akins, we have looked very, very good today. And Lucas Akins, 30 minutes in, 1-0. The man can head the ball, as you can see. Quinn into Lawless, and Lawless plays a nice little ball. Their fullback, or whoever that is, doesn't track back. And Lucas, that's not an easy header, but he finds the back of the net, and we're 1-0 up. And that's very, very good. We'll ignore that. I think we've had all the yellow cards we're getting today. Yeah, give them some. That's what we like. So 1-0, very, very good start. I was going to say it looks like they're shooting on sight now, so that's fine. We haven't had a shot since then. We're going to demand more because we can. I don't know why I'm doing that while they're in the dressing room. I'm pleased with how things are going. We'll leave it at that. We're doing all right, my friends. We're doing all right. But here we go. Highlight time. 46 minutes, and Stephen Hughes sits on the ball. Well, stands over the ball, more likely. But anyway, Lucas, back heel. Malumbi. It's in. It's 2-0. Jason Malumbi with the ball, and Niall Ennis. It's another goal from that man. He is looking good. We'll demand more. That's very, very nice. Are we going to score more goals? That's the question, isn't it? And Fox, and ball is cleared, but we've recycling not very well. And here we go again, but they aren't really holding on to the ball, are they? Particularly well. They don't look very good against us. I should never have said anything. Eves into Batty, make the tackle. I mean, if it is David Batty's son, you probably shouldn't be too worried, but it's just wide from Eves. Yeah, he was quite a combative midfielder. I can't remember him scoring too many goals though. Well, very, very, very good start to all this. XG isn't... should we praise him? Yeah, let's praise him at this point. Right then, people are starting to look tired. We haven't got any more yellow cards. That is good. Stephen Lawless will come off, and we'll bring Ben Cottrell on that left side. He is this is what the guy doesn't like, because I just keep bringing him on all over the pitch, and he can just do a job anywhere. Right, 84 minutes. Are we going to get our first win? Kieran Wallace, Reece Hutchinson comes on, young player who's come through the youth ranks at Burton. Now you look at XG, they've deserved it. In fact, we haven't created too many chances. We'll do that as well. Charles Vernon can come on, and it's 2-0, and that is a great result. Some complacent looking players out there. Well, you can understand that. We've looked excellent against Hull. Limited their chances, I think, to fairly long shots, which is what you want to do. So we've got some pride back against Hull. We have 3 points against them. Didn't quite get the 3-0, but 2-0 will do, and we move to just a point behind Hull, 3 points behind Oxford, and with an infinitely better goal difference. Right then, well, let me know what you thought about all that in the comments below. We've got some interesting ones. We've got Northampton, who are bottom of the league, and that should be a win, surely. I think we lost against Northampton, didn't we? No, we beat them comfortably. Then we've got Sunderland at home, who aren't doing well. Charlton away, Rochdale away, who are two. That's going to be a tough little spell, and we'll probably come back at some point in here. I don't know exactly when, but I'll have a chat with Bobby, and we'll see what makes most sense. So we'll come back one of those games there, and then finally the Oxford game away from home, which is going to be a tricky one because Oxford are top of the league. So it hasn't worked out well for me, has it, in terms of picking the right games. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed that, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are new. Make sure now you go down and check out all the other creators involved in Versus 5. There are 10 creators all putting out content over the weekend. Every weekend for the 5 weeks that the Versus competition will go on, and the recaps are out on Wednesdays or Thursdays. I think the final one will probably be out on the Sunday after, just to give me more time. Anyway, yes, I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Goodbye.